welcome and thanks very much, David. A quick overview to start the day of our ambition for the inaugural Effectiveness Week. And what I wanted to do is pick up on some of the key words we're using to see if they're ringing true with your experiences so far. So we've set ourselves the ambition to provide foresight, not insight, integration, not an afterthought, evidence-based decision-making. And our aspiration is that Effectiveness Week will provide you with the learning, the tools, the techniques, the case studies, and the peer pressure to change the way you do business day by day, and to help create a culture of effectiveness in the way we all plan marketing, practice marketing, and report on marketing. We want Effectiveness Week to be big and get noticed. We talked a lot yesterday about the importance of scale to make an impact in the market. That hasn't gone away when it comes to brand marketing. And we've gone for scale too. This two-day Thought Leadership Genesis conference at BAFTA, 4 additional satellite events on Monday, 16 still to come tomorrow and Friday, both in London and around the UK. And in total, 50 plus platforms and 125 leading industry speakers over the 5 days, with more than 2,000 delegates participating and many more watching and being engaged online. So do help us spread the word with your blogs and tweets. We've sought endorsement and influence from sponsoring organisations who have the capability of adding breadth and depth to our reach, both globally and locally. Brainjuicer, Google, Group M, Havas, Kantar, Royal Mail and Thinkbox. They're active partners. They share and believe in the agenda, and they can not only help us carry the message out, but put it into practice every day. And we've been inclusive, not exclusive. It's been so enjoyable working with our partner associations. The only answer we've received when we ask the question, will you join us, is yes. Yes to helping shape the thinking, yes to adding value to the content. So we are providing a truly integrated offer beyond advertising, with representation from content marketing, direct digital, market research, promotions, PR, sponsorship, you name it, as well as getting the support of the marketing organisations that matter, ISBA and the Marketing Society in the UK, and the World Federation of Advertisers globally. So all disciplines, all calls on the marketing budget are accounted for. We've gone a long way too to strengthen ties with academia. Already we have the support of 5 marketing, technology and behavioural science faculty partners in the UK, the US, Europe and Australia. And as we go forward, we're hoping to add to this geography and number. And a particular welcome today to the Future of Advertising team from Wharton, Pennsylvania, Jerry Wind and Catherine Hayes, who are taking a platform on the main stage later. But most important to the creation of Effectiveness Week, and this Genesis conference in particular, has been our 17-strong Client Advisory Council. And huge thanks to Deborah Parks for making this happen. They've both set the agenda and led the agenda. Nigel Gilbert, Dominic Grounsell, Keith Coney, Tim Hulbert chaired, contributed or reported on sessions yesterday. Ian Armstrong, Sandra Vasakali, Colin Hadley, Dan Isbicki, and David Weldon are taking platforms today. They have both informed the debate and set the challenges that matter most. Yesterday's agenda focused on the first 4 of these. Can marketing effectiveness drive business transformation? Yes, it can, but it takes leadership, budget, and big thinking. What is the right way to judge marketing investments? Profitable growth through outcomes, not outputs, actions, not attitudes, a boom loop, not a doom loop. What is the best way to approach multi-channel, multi-platform? Through modelling what's worked and how, creating what-ifs and being adaptive and responsive. What can a test and learn mindset teach us about managing risk? The importance of curiosity, not being afraid to fail, the ability to seek forgiveness, not permission. There's a deep dive on this topic today. And the last 4 are the main focus for our main platforms. What are the building blocks for creating an effectiveness culture? What is creativity's role in effectiveness? What is the future of leveraging data? Is customer experience the ultimate effectiveness tool? We're relying on you, a quality audience, to participate and contribute, to ask the probing questions that take the debate further. So, if that's what the week, this event and BAFTA conference is about, what else can you expect? What next? This inaugural week has been something of a laboratory experiment for us. We'll be testing and learning from it too. We want your comment and feedback and what you would have done differently, because as the name Genesis suggests, it's just the beginning, not the end, and a beginning of something bigger. We know already that there are 3 things we want to do. Firstly, to maintain and build the momentum. There's been a tremendous buzz around our events so far. We want to keep that enthusiasm alive and kicking, not fade away as you go back to the day job. We're capturing the content, translating it into bite-sized chunks of learning, making it available for all to use. As well as video content, SlideShare, Scriberia, infographics and blogs, we will be writing up guidance notes against each of the 8 challenges, drawing on what has been shared over these 2 days. Secondly, we want to nurture our sages. There's been so much great wisdom and intelligence brought to the party already this week, from great thinkers and evidence bases, from Paddy Barwise to Peter Field to Les Binet and others. This quality material deserves investment and a dissemination strategy. So we'll be providing summaries and links, not only to these but other works, books and papers around our key topics, which have been recommended to us and validated by our working groups. And thirdly, we want to strengthen and nurture our network. By getting involved this week, we count you in our network, and we'd like you to stay in our network and strengthen our ties with you on this important topic of marketing effectiveness. The more we can harness our collective intelligence by creating a strong community, sharing and spreading information and insight, the more impact we'll be making. So we've been thinking about how we can make Effectiveness Week stick. How can we turn from genesis to solid state, if you like? And we think there needs to be some sort of formality around it to give it substance and continuity. And our idea, arrived at in consultation with the IPA's Effectiveness Leadership Group and members of our Client Advisory Board, current sponsors and academia, is to launch on the back of Effectiveness Week a Marketing Effectiveness Institute, where our vision is to become the go-to global source and resource for marketing effectiveness. I've cautioned against using the word everything, as I think I favour quality over quantity at this stage. And our purpose is to help prepare the climate for you to do business better, to help create a strong marketing effectiveness culture, as it says on the slide there. What are the behaviours of this new institute? To lead new thinking, set and shape the agenda, just as we're doing here, provide practical insight that supports decision-making, and work with partners like you to embed learnings within organisations. Learn from doing and learn from learning. Not a one-off week, but a long-term commitment, if you like, to continuous improvement and professional development. Lastly, what are the Institute's values and guiding principles? We want to be distinctive, firstly, for our independence and integrity. We want to dispel the myths and own the truth. Lorna Horton of TBWA Manchester at the Google ThinkBox event on Monday talked about facing up to the truth about marketing and asked the question, who owns the truth? We would like to think we could. Second, we want to be distinctive for the breadth of our meaningful collaboration. We're all in this together. Collective intelligence is our power base across all disciplines and sides of the business. And thirdly, we want to be distinctive for our ability to be responsive and adaptive to the new challenges that you put on the agenda for us. In sum, we want to take the values, guiding principles we've put into practice in Effectiveness Week into the Effectiveness Institute and to provide the trust, power and skills you need to be marketing leaders. We want to work with you. We already have 4 client organisations expressing an interest in help making it happen, and we have a working group. Please put your organisation forward to get involved. Come and talk to me today. Express your interest. We want to build an ecosystem where we can all work together. And watch this space. In the short term, effectivenessweek.com is where you'll find out more. But come January, our aspiration is to go public with the Marketing Effectiveness Institute. Thanks very much, and enjoy the day.